Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to the Soul Tribe, guys. So let's tap in, let's grab our tea, let's grab our tree, let's grab our drink, do whatever we need to do to get comfortable, because me, Tasha, is gonna spill the tea straight, no chasing, no sugarcoating bullshit. It is what it is. Yesterday I was knocked right out. I had a dentist appointment. I didn't have any time. Half my face was frozen. It's sad, but I haven't went to the dentist in like 10 years, okay? And there's absolutely nothing wrong with my teeth. But they wanted to take the old fillings out and put white ones in. So that's what they did yesterday, and I'm just not okay with the whole frozen face shit. It was really upsetting for me. I had like pure anxiety. I don't like the dentist. So that is why I took some time for myself, but I'm here, guys. So I love you. Thank yous for all the likes, the comments, the subscriptions, and the donations if you have. Mwah. Let's tap in. Ancestors, spirit guides of the highest white light, I call you into my beautiful space and I ask for a clear, precise channel message for the beautiful collective that is watching me right now. My dentist says, wow, it's like your teeth are healing. Yeah, so why do you have to go and mess with it? Oh, I didn't like it. But it's all done, but oh, I don't like it. I have one filling here, a silver one that they want to put white, but oh my Lord, I didn't like it. Let me know how you feel about the dentist, because oh my God, the anxiety. Didn't like it. I didn't like, you know, having people over me and not being able to move. It took me a while to come home and really recalibrate from that one. So, ancestors, spirit guides, let's see what's going on for my beautiful collective. Never mind me. It's not about me. Wow. 8 of Swords. Okay, well, somebody could feel very restrained right now. 8 of Swords. What's tying you down? The truth will always set you free. 8 of Cups. So what's got somebody really tied up could be a mental imprisonment, purgatory of the mind, or it could be a jail. But somebody is aimlessly wandering. This is what's keeping them stuck and trapped. Remember, this could be your story. This could be somebody around you. This could be somebody playing in your energy that you know nothing about. So discern, discern, discern. If the shoe don't fit, don't wear it, Cinderella. There's an Emperor in the reverse. So he's very, or she, take it as it resonates, it's an energy, is very controlling. And the cycle has changed. A chapter has closed. The Wheel of Fortune is there. There's an Emperor who's doing the same thing over and over and over and expecting different results and is in a mental entrapment because some kind of cycle has changed. Ancestors, what else is going on here? Yeah, it's the Page of Cups in reverse. So because this Emperor, male or female, could be a boss, a mentor. This is somebody in the low vibrational energy, though. They can't actually do the proper inner work. There was a cycle has changed. Good fortune is in somebody's favor. And I'm not feeling it's this Emperor in reverse. I'm feeling this Emperor in reverse refuses to apologize. Very immature energy because this Wheel of Fortune. Something is right in the heart of this spread, and we're going to dig, okay? So, ancestors, what's this 8 of Swords? Something's about to blow up, and somebody feels like you're about to reject them, or you have rejected them. Now, listen, somebody may have rejected you. You had a big cup. Somebody wanted third party, and they were arrogant. This Emperor in reverse, you know, always thinks they can get their way. Somebody's not getting their way with you. And they're watching this Wheel of Fortune change in your favor. This is why somebody's arrogant right now. It's like they don't want to apologize. They probably never will. And they're the ones who are feeling rejected after rejecting you. Now, this could be for a job. This could be friends. This could be a family member. Like I said, this could be a father figure or a feminine energy and a very masculine, patriotic energy. Queen of Wands. Now, like I said, you could have been rejected for a Queen of Wands in reverse. You know, Somebody is aimlessly wandering. It could be this Jezebel. Somebody is using dark energy work to keep somebody stuck in a mental entrapment by rejecting you. Now, somebody could be processing why you have this Wheel of Fortune. Ancestors, what's this? Wow, something is about to blow up, and it's for a King of Swords. Because look, the Wheel of Fortune is in your favor. You could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This card is an Aquarius card, guys. You have the love, and something is about to blow up in your favor. This is why a lot of people are being very arrogant, especially a Jezebel right now, because no matter how much work they try to do, you have I don't know, it's like somebody tried to come for your root. But you have a lot of root workers protecting you. Thank you, ancestors. They always give me the right downloads. Now, this Emperor in reverse is going through judgment because they tried to rock your foundation when your foundation is with pure love. You really didn't get it off the back of nobody but your own. You got it out the mud. You planted those seeds and you watched it grow because you watered them. You nurtured yourself. And there was an emperor, or is an emperor, who's having to face themselves and their choices. They may not want to apologize. They probably never will. But I'm telling you, they are going through judgment because you are the high priestess. Somebody doesn't want to apologize to you even though they know that you know what is going on. Like, you see it. You see why somebody is immature. It's because they chose the Jezebel, or they are for them streets. Now, this is double Aries, guys. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. But you have the Wheel of Fortune in your favor, and somebody's feeling rejected. Ancestors, I want one more round here. Wow, yeah, it's the Hierophant in reverse. So somebody was very greedy, and you will refuse to bend to their will. You refuse to, you know, look up to somebody who doesn't know how to take care of themselves internally. They can say a lot externally, but you see people internally because it's how you treat people. Somebody may have thought that you were this Jezebel, aimlessly wandering, not knowing what you're doing, but you know exactly what you're doing. You're logical, this King of Swords. You may even come off as very detached because you are. You are very detached, but you care. Hence why you have to be detached. You're very brilliant. You know that even when you know what you can do something doesn't mean you should. You do it with love, and it's about foundation. This is why you're happily dancing into the sunset, whether you're by yourself or not. This is in the future, guys. And there's an emperor who's really upset right now because they're aimlessly wandering with this Jezebel energy. Yeah, see the Six of Pentacles, and it's in reverse, so there is no equilibrium, there is no relationship, there is no real give and take. Queen of Pentacles, and somebody feels a lot of regret because you are reliable and resourceful, but somebody tried to portray themselves as if they were this Queen of Pentacles, the matriarch, very responsible. Maybe somebody wanted to be saved, can't save her. She don't want to be saved, can't save her or him. Take it as it resonates. Somebody's aimlessly wandering because whatever they chose to invest in had no, you know, longevity, and there was no consistency. Now, somebody could have been trying to take from you to give somewhere else. You've seen this. Now, somebody could have even gotten a relationship, and that relationship is all broken up. It could have even been a marriage. Maybe perhaps you got in a marriage. Somebody rejected you. Rejection is for your protection because, look, somebody is an Eight of Swords. That's not your problem. You got enough, you know, going on. And people who are living in survival mode should not be in dating, like at all. And somebody who was on survival mode dated and met up with somebody who was on their caliber, where they, you know, they met them at the same level. You see what I mean? And somebody's upset because they're watching you. Really be happy. Ancestors from the heart of the deck, well, people are lying on you. See, it doesn't matter what people are saying or doing. The fact is, what do you choose to do when nobody's watching? Who are you helping? Somebody lied on you, but it was only so that they can benefit from you or whatever you were giving, okay? So somebody was taking from you and giving somewhere else, but you've seen it. Now, somebody could even be in some kind of power or like, you know what I mean, some kind of position, but they're going to judgment for the lies that they put on you. While you are just trying to motivate people to grow up, to do things better for themselves and to think logically about a situation, people were lying. But that didn't change who you were. You just thought logically, continued to live in a happy, like, you have this enthusiasm enthusiasm for life. You've been through it. You know the lies. And I'm looking at this. Energy never lies. You know the lies, and you know energy never lies. So you keep moving forward, and you change the game with the Wheel of Fortune. Something beautiful is coming in because you stood 10 toes down, even through the lies. You knew that eventually the truth was going to prevail and that you were protected. You paid close attention, and you didn't even have to pay close attention. You just let people be, and then you kind of just see it, and somebody's going to judgment because you are the high priestess. You're not pretending anything. You got a lot of haters. Because the Two of Cups comes out in sideways, guys. Somebody was very confused, very wishy-washy. They seen you as this wifey material, right? With the Queen of Pentacles, but somebody, I don't know, said that you weren't. That you weren't big things. So what did you do? Energy never lies, right? You blocked somebody. Somebody who may have been your Two of Cups, but they didn't give you the same reciprocity, whether it's friends, family, a lover, it doesn't matter. Somebody chose this Jezebel for the streets kind of energy. And there is no reciprocation in that, you know. Somebody is very needy, codependent, and wants to be saved. They're never going to save her. We got to save ourselves, guys. And this is why you walked away. Now, this Emperor is very, very codependent. Like I said, whether it's a boss, a friend, a family member, somebody's upset because they're not single, they're not self-sufficient, and you see this already. Hence why energy never lies. So somebody wanted to play you, you know, maybe have you because you were straight, solid, and legit, but also have some kind of secret love affair in the background where they can just be a skeet and then put down the one who's actually doing right. Either way, it doesn't matter. You are straight, solid, legit. Hence why there's beautiful blessings coming in. Because the Five of Swords. A lot of people try to drag you under the bus. There is a lot of people who are jealous because you make power moves. You pay attention. This is a game of chess, guys, and you just turn the table. Flip the table right over. Three of Cups. Now, there's a lot of people who want to celebrate with you, but there's a couple or a group, take it as it resonates, who's really, really mad because you will no longer allow them into your life because you see them as liars. Now, this could be a whole family, a corporation, a group. There's a reason why you block people because clearly somebody's trying to make moves off of you and level up off of you, but you're protected from the haters because you pay attention to the narcissistic gaslighting kind of energy. Who supports others but doesn't support you? Who's doing the same thing as you, but you started it. So you see who's fake, you see who's whatever. And there may have been a situation where you thought it was real. You thought this was the one, but somebody was controlling, inevitably putting themselves in a situation that was at their vibration. And now these people are watching you level up. Well, they're still lying on you, but there's no confusion. None whatsoever. Somebody doesn't have any more options. They have to tell the truth to get out of that Eight of Swords. Or else they're going to continuously keep meeting these Jezebelic energies, but different faces. Energies where they're giving and getting nothing in return. Ancestors are offering somebody an opportunity to start loving on themselves because they don't have an option at all. Somebody likes third parties, well, that's fine. They're gonna get stuck in that third parties because look, that's a bad investment. You gotta invest in yourself. You are the Trinity. You are three. You don't need a group. You don't need a horde. You don't need to collaborate with anybody right now. Right now we need to be in isolation, evaluating what's keeping us stuck. Okay, because this is all mental entrapment, okay? You're not really stuck. You look in the mirror, you're not really tied up, are you? No. So it's always the fear-based, religion-based, outdated belief system-based mentality that we end up rejecting good things and we end up allowing shitty things into our life because we don't feel like we're good enough, because we don't apologize for ourselves, to ourselves for seeing the truth but not actually acting on it, and then getting involved in a relationship, a partnership, or a friendship way before it should have happened. And then we're stuck. So that's what somebody is evaluating right now. That's what everybody should be evaluating right now, is these third parties, these triangles. You're the Queen of Swords, guys, King of Swords. So you're very logical. So you allow people to speak their truth, to come in. You are very gifted. The ancestors give you this ability to speak, to feel, to understand, to put yourself in another person's foot. But if they come in and they start lying, not just on you, but on themselves, you will see it, you will feel it, because if somebody lies on themselves, they will never inevitably lie on you. You cannot trust the liar. And the only people who lie are the people who are scared, all right? You're not naive. So you come in and you let people speak. But if somebody is an emotional wreck, emotionally bankrupt, they will make up lies. This is a mental patient, guys. King of Cups in reverse. Male or female, it doesn't matter. They really do make up lies. And there is no more illusions here with the Seven of Cups, okay? No more illusions. Somebody doesn't have a choice. They have to evaluate, because your cutoff game is deadly and you will see it. This is why a lot of people can't face you, because they will not apologize, because they know that internally they're getting eaten up by what you have fed them. A lot of people are listening, guys. You are saying something, and a lot of people are watching you with a big magnifying glass. They're trying to twist your words or make bank off what you're saying, because you are making power moves. But at the same time, these third parties, the magic that they're trying to do as a team is only reflecting that they're using you, because they're hating on you. There's a lot of people hating on you. And they're trying to keep people stuck with magic and manipulation, sex magic, drugs. Like, as you're doing big things, they're trying to say that you're this energy. But it's a reflection of what they're doing, because a lot of people are missing you, what you fed them. And it could be emotionally, mentally, physically, financially. So people are trying to do some kind of energy on the people that you love, because they see that people level up with you, right? So you have these really groupie, wannabe, duck water chasing people trying to go after your men or women because you leveled them up. You encourage them, you put them on game, you make sure that there's nobody leeching off of them, which inevitably allows them to spread their wings and be themselves, right? So that brings in a lot of toxic people who want that person, thinking that that person is the prize. Only finding out later that it's you who's the prize, because they ain't living the life that they lived with you. And then you end up being the target for all of this magic, because they had to put magic on somebody to get them in the first place. So now that that's not working, because they're just the whole mess with them, there's no equilibrium, there's no give and take. It's probably like it's a very toxic relationship, and somebody realizes that you didn't have this kind of relationship with somebody, whether it's friends, family, acquaintances. You were always even. This is what allows you to move forward past that magic and take a new leap of faith. And it also allows others to see things in a different perspective, a 360 perspective. A lot of people are seeing the truth, that it was always a love bombing, very childish, spontaneous, it's this pleasure-seeking kind of energy that people are in. Very childish, that you've moved away from. And they're mad because they can't stick their claws in you. Somebody may be homeless, and they're upset because they feel broke, busted, in despair, but they're not truly stuck. They can get out of whatever situation they're in. Even if it's a marriage, you can get out of it. Clearly, it's saying it in the cards. But it's about the choices that you make, and the choices you make right now, especially in the next 9 months, are detrimental to this new process, because we are going through major changes and we can't be blinded, okay? The spiritual warfare is real, and somebody really tried so much spiritual warfare on you, as you are just, it's your happiness. People are really upset with your independence and your happiness. So they try to lie on you so that this way, because they know that you can do it, right? But they want to make sure it's a little bit harder for you. See what I mean? They know you can do it. So they want to make it harder for you by not having a partner, because they're upset with when you are with a partner, you both level up and help each other. So you choose wisely. And when you choose that partner, people pay attention, because So that's why you're staying by yourself, because you see how these shady ass people with no code act. Whether it's female or male, it doesn't matter. Shady. And you see the possibilities, and you really hold your responsibilities. You do not want to feel homeless, which means you don't want to get lost in another person. So you be careful and you don't have sex. You know, manifest through that energy within yourself. You have that cycling, that recycling, that rebirth constantly. You really do know how to plant the seeds, and people are really upset with you because you allow people to come in, and if they fuck you over, that's on them, that's not on you. You know, people are haters. It's your stability. I told you, it's because you're grounded, mind, body, and soul. These people can have much, much, much more than you. But at the end of the day, they're still lying and doing shady shit in the background because you're moving forward without them. They can't stop you. They can't do anything about it. All they can do is sit back, because they're not single. They're in this mob mentality. They can't do anything alone, guys, and you're guided to do something alone. People who are in groups, they're weak, and somebody's mad because you refuse to, like I said earlier, right? You refuse to be in a relationship when you're on fucking survival mode, because that's not gonna help anybody. And you refuse to be in a relationship with somebody who is on survival mode because you're choosing to save yourself. Fuck, it is what it is, because it is a new world, baby. Age of Aquarius. You're choosing to give back, guys. And it's all about one love. You discriminate nobody. It's just about prioritizing your own needs over another. Now you're choosing to stand in this matriarchy over the patriarchy, but we need each other. This is the difference between feminists and, you know, the patriotic system. We need each other, and we need to understand that when we come together, it is more powerful, and somebody knows that, hence why they try to separate you. But they're still watching you. They're still stalking you. Even in separation, a lot of people are watching you. I told you, because they're doing magic. They're trying to do magic on you because clearly it's not working in this other place, and you're not having sex, so they can't attach anything to you because you're a sapiosexual, and nobody actually gets in your mind because they're not. Because they're all haters. Oh my God, there's too many haters. People are so upset. They want to cause so much drama because you know who you are. You're a supportive lover. But when people cross you, you know, disrespect you in your face and show that their ass, being envious and stuff, you will cut it off, and you have no shame. People want to laugh in your face because you're the first one to do it, but then they jump on ship. Why? Because they're the trend hoppers, and you set the trend. It's not even about trends. It's just you are who you are, and people hate it. They hate that you can do shit on your own, and they watch you in groups. In this mod mentality, thinking that the more people gang up against you, the more you'll fall apart. I'm telling you, even on your worst days, you're still 10 times more powerful than these people, and they need to fucking sit the fuck down because their ego is showing. And they're mad at your stability. Like I said, they probably have more than you, but you grant wishes. And you have something coming in. There's a wish coming in, guys. You wished for something, some kind of equilibrium. And these clout chasers, wow, they really wanted what was yours. There was a copycat. Somebody was very jealous of you. They said they were your friend. That's definitely not a fucking friend. That is a saboteur. And that bitch is getting exposed. That guy is envious. Somebody needs to watch out because the ancestors are after somebody. Somebody said that you were a hoe for the streets. You're not even having sex. So right there, lie, demolished. A lot of people are hating on you because you are doing it by yourself, and energy never lies, guys. You got divine bodyguards. You're protected from all these shenanigans. Remember, rejection is for your protection. You refuse to bend to somebody else's will because, look, you would have got stuck in this mess that somebody's in, and you're not in this mess. You're living vicariously through your past experiences so you don't make the same mistakes. You are happy, you're vibrant. Maybe life be lifing, but you're not in a situation where you are trying to pray out of it. No. You're good. You're good. You're happy because you're getting wish granted because you prayed yourself into this situation that you are in, which is freedom, which is a motherfucking upgrade. I don't make it up. And the divine protection, the divine bodyguards that you have, they're always going to keep you safe. Yes, new levels, new devils. Yes, they're going to try, but they're just trying. because you're still going to cut it off. And right now you're holding that mask up and like Kalima, you know, like seriously, it doesn't even matter if you're a male or a female. Everybody gets the torch right now because it just is what it is. And they're all up in their headspace right now. So because, yeah, somebody has a lot of questions for you. They know that you do get divine answers and that you are doing it by yourself as these people are grouping up. And you're still winning. So somebody has a lot of questions. They know what's going on in the background. You may not even know what's going on because you are not paying attention to it because you have divine bodyguards to make sure that you don't see it. But you are annihilating all these trolls, these clout chasers, these birds running after the water truck. It is what it is. Summer's going to be lit for you, sweetheart. And it's not like, you know, parties and all this shit. No, it's an actual chill, relaxing, soft girl summer. And somebody acted before really thinking. Like I said, very impulsive, very childish, very in and out, very much the playa, male or female. And you ain't not dealing with that during the summer. You're single. You're relaxing. You're chilling by yourself. Getting the upgrades. Because you're a sapiosexual. Ain't nobody gave you that energy. So you're simply enjoying life by yourself and you're resting. And if you do find a partner, then that is going to be the one for you. But be careful of these clout chasers. You might not want to publicize your relationship right away because there's a lot of people watching you, waiting for to see who you get in contact with, because like I said, you level people up. You really do make people. It's usually the guy who does the making, but nowadays women be leveling men up. Okay, I flip the roles. You know, maybe you have a man who wants to come in and level you up, but you might not want to say nothing because there is clout chasers. There is male and female hoes out there looking to try to make bank off other people. So they will flaunt themselves on people, they will lie, there's no code. So they will try to get what is yours. Whether it be a male, a female, husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, it doesn't matter, guys. Or it could be a job. Do you see what I mean? Somebody wants what's yours because what's yours always, you know, materializes. But you took something back. And you're leveling up by yourself and the bodyguards are helping you because rejection is for your protection, guys. Somebody really tried to control you and is mad because they can't control you. Even with a group, they're watching you and they still can't fucking control you. Like I said, they're mad because these haters know it's a new world. They know it's a new world. Ancestors and the hexes are backfired. There you go. Yeah, look, the world. You ended a cycle and these haters, it's game over for them, guys. Because blessings on blessings on blessings happen because you banked good blessings. You have stability. You may not have everything, but you have it and it's yours. And somebody fucked up. They fucked up because you got stability and you got wish granted. These haters are feeling fucked up because the blessings you got are yours. These clout chasers know you ain't having sex, and that's what's keeping the hex blocked. Because somebody's been going around trying to energy harvest through sex. You're not even having sex. Hence why, you know, you may feel lonely sometimes. Like, how come nobody's knocking at my door? You know, it's because nobody can really take care of themselves right now. But there will be a divine partner coming in and it will be divinely guided in due time. But for right now, you are protected. You are safe in this level up. Because somebody tried to get you fired or put out. I don't make it up. People try to get you fired or put out. That's why you don't have friends right now or support system or a boyfriend or a girlfriend or something, because a lot of people try to break that up. And whoever did that, whoever tried to stop some kind of foundation or fortune or love is feeling homeless, bankrupt, because they wanted you homeless and bankrupt. That they're all in their head and they have many questions because all these people try to go up against you at once to try to control you, but you were still protected from the fucking shenanigans. And you still got big things coming in. Why? Because it's what you choose to feed people. That's why they can't forget you. Look, but they tried to end your love life. Fuck, I don't make it up. Somebody loved what you gave somebody. Okay? Somebody was changing. Seriously changing. You really do change people. You let them tap into their true selves. And you allow them to level up. And you flip the table on a lot of people who control. So somebody wanted to end you. your love life, your money, everything. They didn't think logically about what the big picture would have came out. Like, you're straight solid legit. That's what people hated about you. So they tried to lie on you, end your love life, whatever you loved, and now they're feeling stupid because you're single, self-sufficient, and somebody tried to sacrifice you. You look at things in a different perspective. And there is a copycat who is very upset. Maybe single and depressed this summer while you're happily single. See, it's a choice, guys. Somebody can't be alone and they're going to get stuck the fuck alone. You either do it kicking and screaming or you go gently. But either way, you're helping a lot of people. And somebody tried to take you the fuck out. So I think this is just karma. Somebody's getting taken out. And if the copycat, they try to act like they were helping a lot of people, the only thing they were helping was their motherfucking self. And that's why there's a tower, because trust is everything. You trusted someone and they stabbed you in the back like 5 of swords. You seen it though. And you were just like, I'm not fucking fighting with this shit. Fuck no. You walked the fuck away and you built an empire off your own back. The devil in reverse, guys. Somebody really was imbalanced. They were self-indulgent. So you alchemized the energy. Somebody was reckless, had no regard for human life, for your life. So you walked away. Somebody may be feeling some kind of way because you are very single, very self-sufficient, while there's a lot of people cannot be by themselves. They need other people. And you are just like, leave me alone. Because you see them as clout chasers. Coffee date, meeting up, planning, discussing, meeting multiple people. Do you see what I mean? That's why somebody is in their head, because they are probably on multiple dating sites and they're continuously being rejected. Somebody's played out, washed up. And somebody thought you were washed up. No, the reason why you're single is because you're being protected. And somebody has a lot of multiple partners, but there's no fulfillment of the soul. That sucks. So, yeah, see, emotions. Yeah, somebody's in their fucking feelings because there is no reciprocation. Somebody's crashing the fuck out. Very unpredictable. I'm telling you, it's that in and out energy. Somebody's a player and they're realizing that they are only attracting that kind of energy. They're paying attention to the signs. Somebody didn't pay attention to the signs when they were lying about you, that inevitably the patterns were going to be seen and that you were going to speak up. You were speaking up the whole time against these lies. That's why the Wheel of Fortune is always in your favor. You did help and level somebody up, but they acted like, you know, you weren't shit. Oh, well, they walked right into someone or people or places that they're not shit in. Like, because the company they keep, guys. See? Clown. I don't make it up. They wandered right into a fucking clown house. Somebody is feeling shameful and humiliated and going to judgment. Why? Because they fucking fumbled the Two of Cups for Two of Cups in reverse. It's a choice. Somebody played a game and wore a mask, and somebody actually thought that that was the right person. Whether this be for a job, family, or a relationship, guys, it was magic, and that mask just fucking fell off. And it's in your hands, and you're just like, I told you so. Somebody's feeling like a clown. In the clown house. The house of shame. Or they're doing a walk of shame, you know? Yep, jealousy. Because there's a lot of people jealous of you. They're jealous of your gifts. They're jealous that you're doing it by yourself. They said that you weren't doing it by yourself. There are a lot of people talking behind your back because they're envious. Very, very petty. But you could care less. You know these people will never apologize because they're a mess. And they say that you're a mess when they're the ones who are doing magic. Look. I'm speechless. It doesn't happen very often, guys. I blow my mind too. Somebody tried to dismiss the fact that you seen the black magic happening, that you seen the distractions, that you cleared all the fucking shit out for you to live a good life. You took the leap of faith. You told people about the black magic, about the witchcraft. Nobody listened to you. You told them that spiritual warfare was fucking real. They laughed at you. Year after year after year. And now, all of a sudden, it's an in thing. But they're trying to demonize you when they're doing some shady shit to you. Now, someone is trying to hex you with their words, perhaps. There's a lot of negativity, guys. People are so upset. It's causing a tower because they try to take you out when you're the fucking one who's been helping people. There's a lot of copycats, and those copycats are being exposed, guys, and you are fucking triggering people into awakening. Mass awakening, it is what it is. Somebody's getting flashbacks because they are a trauma bonder. It is what it is. They're not actually doing the real work. What they're trying to do is get people to all feel the same pain, the same inner wound, so they can try to group up together and have something to talk about. That's trauma bonding, guys. A lot of people are stuck in the past. Past is over. Past is gone. And the moment is where the future comes in. But if you're stuck in the past, you're going to stay in the past. And there's a whole bunch of people stuck in these outdated belief systems grouping up, and they're mad because you refuse to bend to their will. You refuse to be controlled. You refuse to be in a box. You refuse to be tied up by governmental, ways of being. Like, what was done in the past is not working out for no motherfucking body. And we are failing as a society. If 60% of the fucking planet is not able to live a quality of life, meaning they're starving. And then the other fucking 1% is living that's the magic, guys. Everybody's in this bucket full of crabs, so how can anybody get up? Because as soon as somebody gets up, they're trying to find a way to get on that person to bring them down, because they don't want them to be better than them, and nobody's doing fucking good. So boom, Tower of Truth. How do you get rid of this black magic? By accepting it, meaning it is there. As soon as you acknowledge it, it stops. It blocks it. You see it. You know it's there. Now you have the power to say, get the fuck out. I control myself. I take back my power. And whatever is sent towards me, I send it to the ethers. Let the ancestors and the universe take care of that. Do not be like them and send back whatever the fuck they're sending towards them. Because inevitably, sometimes that in itself is a hex. So people do that on purpose so they can trap you in this give and take, back and forth. Same thing as a narcissist. They'll treat you so good, put you on the top, and then bring you down. So then this way, it's like they need you at first, and then they make you feel like you need them. You see, that's the cycle. Somebody wants you to be on that roller coaster and you refuse. Now they're the ones who are in their emotions because you paid attention to the lies and the signs. Now they're feeling like a clown in a clown house, going through major extremes, high highs, low lows. So you cut the head off the snake, guys. You cut it off. You block somebody. Somebody feels upset because, like I said, magnifying glass, right? Raid on you. And you are getting some kind of validation in the spirit realm. Somebody loves you. And they probably loved you the whole time, but they thought somebody else was better. So you let them walk the fuck away, and you deserve better. So you built better. And somebody's upset now. They're watching you. They're finding out the truth, and you're getting confirmation over and over and over, especially you in this reading, guys. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. There was a lot of energy that somebody was bottling up. There was a lot of illusions. This is why I stopped doing my personal readings for my community, because they don't want to be disillusioned. They want to stay in this illusion and not actually do the proper work. How are you going to get the upgrades if you don't go to the shadow work? Do you see what I mean? So a lot of people are saying they're one thing and they're not actually earning that position in the spiritual realm. And then the ones who are actually legit, they're not getting the credit where credit is due. And I don't think we really care, do we? Nope. A lot of people are keeping things inside, not opening up to this deception, and you refuse to stay silent. Somebody wanted you to stay silent. They wanted to make you look like the clown by talking about these things. And now, oh, it's acceptable to talk about it, but they're still trying to demonize you. You see them as evil, and you get no fucks. You give no fucks. You're triggering people. All this drama. Somebody's saying that you're drama because they don't want to accept the truth. And sometimes you have to be the ugly truth. A lot of people are creating problems because they're thirsty for attention. And they're not even looking at the bigger picture. They're just drama queens, overreacting. and then saying that you're overreacting because you're actually calling out the real jealousy, the real clowns, the real distortion. You're standing up for the injustice, but people would rather, you know, make it look all cookie cutter, rainbows and butterflies and peaches and cream, when really the real ascension is the darkness. You have to be triggered. Okay, so the drama, yes, it triggers us. The jealousy, yes, it triggers us, but it triggers us in a different way than others, because we do not project that onto others. What we do is we sit with it. And we know that there is no love lost. Even though people try to end your love life, they take people away. They take things that you love away. Does not mean that your love is gone, because love is internally. Everything you have is inside of yourself. Like I said, these people could have more than you, but they still want something that you have, something that you can do, something that you're doing for this earth, not just for yourself. You're helping a lot of people with this, and this is why people are trying to copy you, but they are being exposed because they act on impulse, and then they regret it later because you are the healer and you can like heal from any hexes. You're seeing people as clout chasers, guys. Look, and you're moving forward because you're moving past the denial. A lot of people would rather stay in denial, and that's fine. They want to say that they're not being hexed, or they're not, you know, there's not people in their family, or they're not sleeping with the enemy. It is what it is, guys. Sometimes we have to fucking bite the bullet, and it's a hard pill to swallow, and a lot of people would rather fucking, you know, eat the red pill and swallow the red pill and listen to the fucking nonsense, and then hate on the people who are actually serving you the blue pill. Well, listen, guys, you have to understand that. How does that go? Is it the blue pill or the red pill? Anyways, I don't know how that goes with the Matrix, but you know what I mean. One is knowledge and one is the illusion, right? Somebody's not facing reality, so they're very dismissive of the truth. They want to stay boxed up and caged. But you moved. You moved. Now somebody feels like an empty shell because of their choices, and it's this copycat. Hence why they have an identity issue. They want to be everybody else but themselves because they feel like an empty shell. And somebody's environment is changing. So whatever they were so used to, maybe they were so used to being a princess, being pampered, whether it's a male or a female, their life is changing because they try to take you out for no apparent reason. And the collective energy seen it. You walked away, and you're continuously helping people to get out of this devil codependent energies, these addictions, to see within ourselves, what do we need to let go of? And clearly, the more company you keep, the more envy you have. So sometimes it's better to not have so many people around you. And somebody is upset because you really do walk, like, you really do walk the talk. You really are doing this by yourself, and it's divine intervention, divine guidance, divine protection that you have standing by you. You only want the best for people, and you do everything with passion. It says, a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at the present. Enjoy it. So a lot of people are envious of this seductive quality that you have. They say a lot of mean and hateful things about you because they want that energy. They're wondering how you get it, so in order to get it for themselves, they want to steal what they think is yours externally. But nothing is truly yours externally, and you know that. So all you have is within yourself and your choices. So even if everything was taken from you externally, you're still going to be loved. And that's the kicker. That's what fucks people up, because they can't put the spell work on you. All you see is them and being in denial. I am not available. Not emotionally, not mentally, not physically, not financially. I told you, if you're in survival mode, you should not be dating, okay? It says you came closer to anybody. Somebody knows you came closer to anybody. Somebody came close to you. But their emotions got the best out of them. They listened to people who were just not right in their mind. And clearly illusions are breaking. People are seeing the truth, and they remember every detail of that day. Somebody remembers everything about lying on you, about your happiness. Maybe somebody even lied about your kids. Wow, I don't know. But that was a lost straw, guys. Maybe somebody even tried to take food out of your kid's mouth. They probably did, but God, Creator, Source, gives you that divine protection. You know that whoever stole from you needed it more than you, and that inevitably you were gonna get it back times 10, times 1,000. And this is coming in, guys. Somebody feels like a clown for fucking trying to hold all this energy in, trying to hate on you, and really they fucking adore you. See? They really wish they never treated you bad. They wish they never, I wish I had treated you better. is what it says, because now they're stuck in a clown house, this emperor, with a whole mess, with a mess of people who don't give reciprocity, who don't even know what true love is. They're all jealous of you. And the fact that they're not single, they can't be single, they jump from relationship, and you are the high priestess, it's got them fucked up. They're triggered. And they're a whole mess, and they're trying to make a mess out of your life because they're jealous, and you're just cutting them off. You have no shame. You know people are trying to end what you love, but they're the ones who are fucked up. It's a game over for the haters, guys. And it says finding out the truth crushed me. Yeah, somebody found out the truth and they're fucking crushed. They're crushed. You found out the truth, that people that you thought were supposed to have your back, friends, family, acquaintances, lover, perhaps, they didn't. And it crushed you. Now these people are looking for you everywhere. Yeah, that speaks for itself, right? That's why they're in denial. They're feeling completely empty because they should have helped you instead of going up against you. It says, you speak through me through music. Somebody is trying to telepathically communicate with you because they ain't got no motherfucking balls to apologize to you. So you ain't listening. They're all up in their head about you. It is what it is. They have a lot of questions. A lot of people do, because you are powerful, and it's proving, because people can't control you. All they can do is watch you and try to control you, try to do magic on you, try to fucking send you these monitoring spirits, but it's just all ricocheting because you're protected. You're earthed. You're learning how to be human in a world, but not of it. And you're showing others how to do the same. No shame, baby. Dropping bars. All right, so learning. What was that time? Okay, 46:40. Earth. Okay, so somebody may be giving you a hard time, trying to find your way, you know, but you found your footing, you found that path, you found what you needed to make yourself feel human in a world that you don't feel human in, okay? And you make sure that you include the people who are the misfits, who are the oddballs out. You make them feel loved because you know what it is to feel isolated, to feel like you're alone, but you're not really alone, are you? No. That's why people are upset, because they wanted to isolate you. They wanted you to feel like a misfit, like oddball, like the black sheep. They treated you this way, but you never felt alone, not at all. And everywhere you go, you meet beautiful people. This is why a lot of people are trying to find you and a lot of other people. They really wish they didn't treat you the way they did, because they're fucking getting triggered into mass awakening, guys. It says, learning how to be human in a world, but not of it. Like I said, a lot of people may be trying to block your throat chakra so that you don't speak, because what you say, a lot of people are listening. The challenge for all souls having human experience in this world, but not of it, to realize they are souls having human experiences, to be fully conscious of it, to have their soul fully embody their body. Personalities tend to relate to either transcendence or immanence. Those who lean towards transcendence have a longing for heaven and the metaphorical. They yearn for the personal experiences with God and be lost in the heavens. They're envious of the angels and are more comfortable praying and hanging into the stars than on earth. Those who tend toward inwards have towards immanence. I still don't know what that word is. So IMMANENCE have attached themselves more to earth than their body. They spend more time thinking about things in the physical world rather than connecting to the heavens and their own mystical inner world. See, people are mad because they're so stuck in this 3D. And then they're mad because they're stuck in loveless relationships, love of convenience, outdated belief systems. They feel like they're trapped, and you're free from any of controlling grips or anything. From the jealousy, there is jealousy, but you're free of it. You have a lot of people, especially root workers, who may be trying to go up against you, but you also have a lot of root workers and deities and Erithras and all the gods helping you on the other side to protect you. All you have to do is speak, okay? So speak. Tell the ancestors that you don't want this anymore, that you call back your power from the people who are taking your power, making you feel like you're not good enough, and you give it to the ancestors, everything that was sent towards you, so that they can take care of it, okay? You're really focusing and you're really doing the proper work, especially within the next 9 months. It says, being a fully embodied soul, having a human experience means finding balance between transcendence and that word that I just said, right? Being in the world but not of it. Most starseeds are drawn toward transcendence. They're more comfortable in the angels and the heavens. Life on earth can be more difficult for them. If this is you, you're being reminded that you chose to be a soul in this body, and you're being called to focus more on the energies in the physical world, to learn how to be human, a soul in a human body, fully present to what life has to offer. Life is beautiful, guys, and it's up to you what you want to do. Starseed Soul Inquiry. Do you tend to long for the stars, or to be more in the physical? How can you find greater balance between the two worlds? See, this is what we need, balance between both masculine and feminine. There is no power struggle. There should never be a power struggle. There should never be a person trying to control another. If somebody can live a better life somewhere else, then allow them to live somewhere else. Now, I hope that didn't affect my reading, but my son was calling me, and he's outside in the gazebo, and I told him that the camera is not going to face the door so he can come in, but I don't know why he's calling me. Anyways, he's my son. I love him, so he's being a pain in the butt, though, so I hope that didn't affect the reading. I hope this helps, guys. Remember, you're helping others to be human, and whoever's trying to take you out or take something out that you love, they're mad because you're just enjoying the simple life. People are really in this pity energy, and you just can't be bothered. So let's put these back because I only want one. There's a lot of people who are depressed, and they want you to be depressed in the present moment, but you're healing in the present moment, taking the rest necessary. And it's number 12, and it reduces down to a 3. Like I said, these people are gaining up with third parties. They're celebrating prematurely because you are 3. You are the Trinity, and you can defeat these people all by yourself. That's why people have a lot of questions, and they want to know who's protecting you, because they did try to get you fired or put out. But energy never lies. These people are in their head because they're the ones who are homeless. They could have a big ass motherfucking mansion, but they have no soul, so they're homeless. Like I said, because you have a soul, you will never sell out. You are big energy. You are big things. You are precious. It is what it is, guys. The drowned pride. You drowned in somebody's pride. It is what it is. Letting go and releasing. Because you let somebody go, I'm telling you, they're sitting in their pride. They're sitting in this woe is me. You really fucked someone up because you walked away from them. And now they're stuck in a big old mess they're having a hard time to get out of. And they're finding out the truth really crushed them. They really wish they would have treated you better because they remember everything they chose to do because it is a choice, right? And it's being magnified on their heart that they love you and that you came closer to anybody, but they're not available, and you're most definitely not available. It is what it is, guys. You could be all by yourself single, but you're still not available because you're a sapiosexual. So, you may have experienced recent emotional upheavals. Your tears are still on the surface, but it's time to start looking ahead. Dwelling on the past and thinking about what could have been, it will only hold you back. Like I said, people are living in the past. They need to get the fuck out of that. You forgave. Let's hope people know how to forgive themselves. It says, there is a part of you which is desperate to let go and move forward, but you're disappointment and holding on to the past is stopping you from moving forward. It is time to reveal who you really are. You are not a victim of someone else's emotional control. You are a strong and beautiful person with an abundance of opportunities open to you. Take the first step in releasing and letting go, and be the person you want to be rather than who you feel others expect you to be. The greatest gift is